Hello and welcome. I invite you now to pause for a moment, let the noise of the day fall away and join me on a rather special journey. We are about to ascend into the quiet embrace of the sky, to drift gently above a land of remarkable beauty and ancient stories. There is a unique perspective that comes from seeing our world from above, a sense of peace that settles as the details of the ground merge into a grand sweeping tapestry. Our destination is a city in Inner Mongolia, a place where nature and human history have intertwined for millennia. It is a place called Chifeng, and it is waiting to share its tranquil secrets with us. There is no need to hurry here. Our flight is a slow, meditative drift, carried on the gentle currents of the air. Below us, the world unfolds at a pace that allows for true observation and appreciation. We will witness the contours of the earth, sculpted by time and the elements. We will see the vibrant colors of the grasslands, the silver threads of rivers making their patient way across the landscape, and the clustered lights of a city that breathes with a life all its own. This is not just a journey over a geographical location. It is an exploration of the quiet moments that define a place, seen from a vantage point that offers clarity and wonder in equal measure. Imagine yourself now, floating effortlessly, the world stretching out beneath you in all its magnificent complexity. The sounds of traffic and worldly concerns fade into a distant hum, replaced by the soft whisper of the wind. From this height, the grand scale of our planet becomes profoundly clear. The mountains look like gentle wrinkles on the Earth's skin, and the forests appear as soft, textured blankets. It is a view that encourages a deep breath and a quiet mind. It reminds us of our small but significant place within a much larger, interconnected system. Let us begin our gentle ascent, and let the serene landscapes of Chifeng guide us into a state of calm. Our 10-minute sojourn is designed to be a balm for the spirit. It is an opportunity to explore without ever taking a step, to learn without opening a book, and to feel a connection to a distant corner of our shared world. Welcome to Chifeng from above. As we gain altitude, our gaze is immediately drawn to a striking feature that gives this city its very name. There, rising from the earth, is a magnificent reddish-brown peak. This is Chifeng Shan, which translates to Red Peak. It stands as a silent, eternal guardian over the city and the surrounding lands, its distinctive color a testament to the iron-rich soil and rock that form its ancient structure. From our aerial perch, we can see how the morning sun catches its rugged slopes, casting a warm, ochre glow that seems to set the mountain ablaze with a soft, inner light. It is a truly breathtaking sight, a natural monument of profound and simple beauty. The mountain is not just a geological wonder, it is the very soul of the region. It has watched over this land as dynasties rose and fell, as nomadic cultures roamed the plains, and as the modern city grew at its feet. Its presence is a constant reminder of the deep connection between the people of Chifeng and their natural environment. We can see trails winding up its sides like delicate threads, paths worn smooth by generations of visitors who have come to climb its heights, to find inspiration in its vistas, and to feel the enduring strength it represents. The peak is more than rock and earth. It is a symbol of resilience and a source of local pride. From our vantage point, we can appreciate the full scale of this remarkable formation. It is not overwhelmingly tall, yet it possesses a commanding presence. Around its base, we can see pockets of green where trees have taken root, creating a lovely contrast with the crimson rock. The city seems to radiate outwards from the mountain, as if drawing its energy and its identity from this central, earthy heart. It's a perfect illustration of how human settlements often spring up in the shadow of significant natural landmarks, finding shelter, identity, and a sense of place in their formidable yet comforting presence. The Red Peak is the first chapter in Chifeng's story, written in the very stone of the land itself. As we drift slowly past, we observe the way the light and shadows play across its surface, revealing new textures and contours with every passing moment. One can easily imagine the ancient peoples of this land looking up at this same peak, perhaps with a sense of awe and reverence. It is a timeless anchor in a world of constant change. Now let us turn our gaze outward, beyond the immediate vicinity of the city, to where the landscape transforms into something truly vast and mesmerizing. We are floating above the famous grasslands of Inner Mongolia. Below us, a seemingly endless carpet of green and gold stretches out to meet the distant hazy blue of the horizon. It is a landscape of immense scale and profound simplicity. From here, the world feels open and boundless. We can see the gentle rolling hills that ripple across the plains like waves on a calm sea. Their surfaces softened by a thick blanket of grass that sways in unison with the passing breeze. This is a land shaped by the seasons and by a nomadic heritage that spans thousands of years. In the summer, which it is now on this day of August 2nd, 2025, the grasslands are at their most vibrant, a lush expanse teeming with life. We might spot, if we look closely, the faint outlines of nomadic encampments, or yurts, appearing as small white dots against the immense green. These are the homes of people whose lives remain deeply connected to the rhythms of the plains, moving with their herds of sheep, goats, and horses in a pattern as old as the landscape itself. It is a testament to a way of life that values freedom, resilience, and a harmonious relationship with the natural world. The sheer emptiness of the grasslands is, paradoxically, what makes them feel so full of life and possibility. There are no fences to interrupt the view, no dense forest to block the light. The sky above feels enormous, a vast dome of blue under which this great green ocean unfolds. We can see the shadows of clouds drifting slowly across the plains, their dark patches creating a moving mosaic of light and shade that adds depth and dimension to the scene. It is a landscape that invites contemplation, that quiets the mind with its sheer uncluttered magnificence. The air here seems clearer, the silence more profound. Observing from our peaceful perch, we are reminded that this is not just empty space, it is a vital ecosystem. These grasslands support an incredible diversity of life, from the smallest insects to the grazing herds that are the lifeblood of the local culture. It is a delicate balance, one that has been maintained for centuries through careful stewardship. The beauty we see below is the result of a long and intricate dance between humans and nature. As we continue our flight, the serene sweeping vistas of the grasslands leave an indelible impression of freedom, tranquility, and the breathtaking scale of our planet's open spaces. Our journey now guides us over one of the region's most vital lifelines, the Xilamulun River. From our elevated position, the river appears as a shimmering silver ribbon, gracefully winding its way across the vast landscape. It does not carve a straight, hurried path, but instead meanders in elegant, looping curves, as if it is in no rush to reach its destination. Its serpentine dance across the plains and through the foothills is a beautiful spectacle, a perfect illustration of nature's patient and artistic hand at work. The sunlight glints off its surface, creating a dazzling display of light that contrasts beautifully with the earthy tones of the surrounding land. This river is more than just a body of water, it is a cradle of civilization. The Xilamulun River Basin is considered one of the birthplaces of northern Chinese culture. It was along these very banks, thousands of years ago, that the Hongshan culture flourished, leaving behind mysterious and beautiful jade artifacts that continue to puzzle and inspire archaeologists today. As we float above, we are looking down not just on a river, but on a flowing artery of history. The water that we see below has nourished countless generations, witnessed the rise of ancient societies, and carried their stories downstream through the ages. We can observe how the landscape changes in proximity to the river. The banks are fringed with a more intense, vibrant green, where willows and other vegetation thrive on the abundant water. These lush corridors of life stand out against the drier plains, clearly marking the river's path from a great distance. We can also see how human activity naturally gravitates towards this source of life. Small settlements and patches of irrigated farmland dot the river's edge, their inhabitants drawing sustenance from its reliable flow. The river dictates the rhythm of life here, its seasonal floods and gentle currents shaping the very existence of those who live beside it. As we follow its course, the sense of peace is palpable. The slow, unceasing movement of the water seems to mirror the calm and steady pace of our own aerial journey. There is a timeless quality to a river seen from above. It feels ancient and eternal, a constant presence in an ever-changing world. It connects the mountains to the plains, the past to the present, and the land to the people. The Xilamulun River is a flowing testament to the enduring power and serene beauty of water, the essential element that gives and sustains all life in the remarkable region of Chifeng. As we drift away from the wilder grasslands and closer to the populated areas, the landscape transforms once more. Below us now is a remarkable and orderly patchwork of human creation, the farmlands of Chifeng. From our aerial perspective, the fields appear as a neat and colorful mosaic, a geometric tapestry of greens, golds, and rich dark earth. Each rectangle and square is a testament to careful planning and diligent labor. We can see the precise lines of cultivation, the irrigation channels that run like silver threads between the plots, and the small farmhouses that sit nestled amongst the crops they tend. It is a landscape of quiet, productive harmony. This region is a significant agricultural hub, often referred to as a granary for Inner Mongolia. The fertile soils of the river valleys, enriched by centuries of sediment, are ideal for growing a variety of crops. From this height, we can distinguish between the different shades of green that might indicate fields of corn, millet, or sunflowers, all swaying gently in the breeze. The sight is profoundly calming, a visual representation of the steady, cyclical rhythm of planting, growing, and harvesting. It is a world away from the hustle of urban life, a place where success is measured by the turning of the seasons and the bounty of the earth. This ordered beauty is the result of generations of accumulated knowledge. The farmers below understand the land with an intimacy that we can only guess at. They know the composition of the soil, the patterns of the weather, and the precise timing needed for each stage of the agricultural calendar. What appears to us as a simple, beautiful pattern is, in fact, a complex system of hard work, tradition, and a deep practical connection to the natural world. We can see small roads connecting the farms, paths that people travel daily as they go about their essential work of feeding the nation. It is a humble yet noble endeavor, laid out before us in stunning clarity. The farmlands also tell a story of community. These are not isolated plots, but part of a collective effort. Neighbors work in concert, sharing resources and knowledge, their lives intertwined by the shared goal of a successful harvest. From above, the individual farm is part of a much larger, interconnected whole, a community woven into the very fabric of the land it cultivates. As we float over this peaceful tableau of human industry, we are filled with a sense of respect for the quiet dignity of this way of life. It is a powerful reminder that much of the world's sustenance comes from such serene, orderly, and beautiful places. Our gentle flight path now carries us directly over the urban core of Chifeng. The landscape shifts dramatically from the greens and browns of nature to the intricate, complex patterns of a modern city. From our high vantage point, the city appears as a sprawling, living organism. We can see the grid of streets and avenues, bustling with the tiny, slow-moving lights of vehicles, like blood cells flowing through arteries. Buildings of varying heights rise up to meet us, their rooftops creating a diverse and fascinating texture. Parks and green spaces appear as welcome emerald islands amidst the concrete and steel, offering lungs for the city to breathe. What is most striking from this altitude is the blend of the old and the new. We can see modern high-rises with sleek glass facades, standing not far from more traditional neighborhoods with their tiled roofs and enclosed courtyards. This juxtaposition tells the story of Chifeng's rapid development while still holding on to its cultural roots. We can trace the layout of the city, seeing how it has expanded outwards from its historical center, radiating from the base of the red peak that we visited earlier. It is a city in motion, a place of growth and transformation, yet it retains a sense of order and structure when viewed from the quiet calm of the sky. Even from this distance, we can perceive the rhythm of daily life. We see people gathered in public squares, tiny figures enjoying the open space. We can spot the vibrant colors of a marketplace, a hub of commerce and social interaction. The city's main railway station and boulevards are clearly visible, channels that connect Chifeng to the rest of China and the world. It is a reminder that while our journey is one of peace and solitude, the world below is filled with millions of individual stories, dreams, and daily routines. The city is a complex symphony of human activity, and from up here we can appreciate its grand composition. Despite the density and activity, there is a surprising sense of peace in viewing the city from above. The noise of the traffic, the chatter of the crowds, the general clamor of urban existence. All of it is muted by the distance, replaced by a gentle, ambient hum. We are able to see the city not as a chaotic collection of individual parts, but as a single, cohesive entity, functioning and breathing as one. It is a beautiful and complex system, a testament to human ingenuity and our innate desire to build communities. Chifeng's urban heart beats strongly, and from our serene perch we can feel its steady, powerful pulse. Our aerial exploration now takes on a historical dimension as we drift over areas that hold the silent echoes of ancient civilizations. Chifeng is not a new city. Its lands are steeped in a history that stretches back thousands of years. From our unique perspective, we can see the faint outlines of ancient structures that might be missed from the ground. We are looking down upon the heartland of the Liao dynasty, a powerful empire founded by the Khitan people that ruled this part of Asia over 1,000 years ago. The very ground below us was once the site of their grand capitals and magnificent temples. As we soar over the landscape, we can spot the locations of significant archaeological sites. One such place is the ruins of the Liao dynasty's supreme capital, or Shangjing. While from the ground, it may appear as little more than earthen mounds and scattered foundations. From the air, the grand scale of the ancient city plan becomes visible. We can trace the outlines of the old city walls, the layout of the palace grounds, and the grid-like pattern of its streets. It is a ghost city, its presence etched into the earth, a powerful reminder of the empires that have risen and fallen on this very land. We also fly over the sites of ancient pagodas that still stand today, resilient sentinels of the past. These elegant structures, often built of brick, rise from the plains and serve as landmarks of faith and power. From above, they appear as delicate spires pointing towards the heavens, their intricate details lost to our high vantage point, but their symbolic importance perfectly clear. They are anchors to a distant past, their longevity a testament to the skill of their builders and the enduring significance of the beliefs they represent. They connect the sky where we now float to the earth, which holds the history of their creators. This journey through time, seen from the sky, offers a profound sense of perspective. The bustling modern city we saw earlier is just the latest chapter in a very long story. The fields, the rivers, and the mountains have borne witness to it all. Floating here, we are suspended between the distant past and the living present. The land itself becomes a history book, its pages written in the form of riverbeds, ruins, and rock formations. Chifeng's rich historical tapestry adds a deep layer of meaning to its natural beauty, reminding us that every landscape is a repository of human memory and ancient tales. As we begin our slow circling descent, our focus shifts from the grand scale of history and landscape to the smaller, more intimate details of the living culture below. Even from a modest altitude, we can start to observe the unique character of life in Chifeng. We see public parks where groups of people are practicing Tai Chi, their slow, graceful movements creating a beautiful, synchronized dance. These are moments of community and personal well-being, woven into the fabric of the city's morning routine. They represent a culture that values balance, health, and a connection between mind and body. Our view drifts over schoolyards, where children are playing during their break time. They appear as vibrant, energetic specks of color, their laughter and shouts too distant to hear, but their joy is unmistakable. We see public squares that serve as gathering places for all generations, where elders might play chess or cards while younger families stroll by. These are the spaces where the city's social life unfolds, where friendships are maintained and community bonds are strengthened. The design of the city, with its ample public spaces, clearly supports this vibrant communal way of life. We also get a glimpse of the region's famous hospitality and its connection to Mongolian heritage. We might see, on the outskirts of the city, venues designed to look like traditional yurts, where visitors are welcomed with song, dance, and local delicacies. This is where the nomadic spirit of the grasslands meets the modern city, creating a unique cultural fusion. It is a reminder that culture is not just something found in museums or ancient ruins. It is a living, breathing entity that is expressed every day through food, music, social customs, and the warm interactions between people. This living culture is the true heart of Chifeng. It is the spirit that animates the city, fills the parks, and gives meaning to the historical landmarks. While our aerial journey has shown us the breathtaking beauty of the land, it is the people below who make it a home. Their daily rituals, their preservation of tradition, and their embrace of modernity all contribute to the city's unique identity. From our peaceful vantage point, we are privileged to witness this gentle, beautiful tapestry of human life, a culture that is as rich and resilient as the land it inhabits. Our 10 minutes in the sky are drawing to a close. We begin our final, gentle descent, the details of the world below gradually coming into sharper focus. The individual leaves on the trees, the ripples on the surface of the river, and the faces of people on the streets slowly become distinguishable once more. The grand, sweeping tapestry we observed from on high resolves back into the intricate, individual threads that form its whole. The peaceful silence of the upper air gives way to the faint, familiar sounds of the world going about its business. Our journey is ending, but the sense of calm and perspective it has offered remains. We have traveled over a land of incredible diversity and profound beauty. We have seen the fiery majesty of the Red Peak, the boundless freedom of the Grasslands, and the life-giving dance of the Xilamulun River. We have witnessed the orderly beauty of the farmlands, the vibrant pulse of the city, and the silent echoes of ancient history etched into the earth. Chifeng has revealed itself to us as a place where nature and humanity, past and present, are not in conflict, but are woven together in a remarkable and harmonious relationship. It is a testament to the resilience of both the land and the spirit of its people. This journey, I hope, has been more than just a visual experience. I hope it has been a moment of quiet reflection, a chance to appreciate the simple wonder that exists all over our planet. There are countless places like Chifeng, each with its own unique story, its own stunning landscapes, and its own quiet marvels waiting to be discovered. Sometimes, all it takes is a change in perspective, a view from above, to see the world with fresh eyes and a renewed sense of awe. The quiet beauty we have witnessed is a reminder to seek out and cherish the tranquil moments in our own lives. And so, as our feet touch the ground once more, let us carry a little of that aerial peace with us. Let us remember the vast open spaces and the quiet, steady rhythms of the natural world. Let us appreciate the intricate beauty of the communities we build and the deep history that lies just beneath the surface of our modern lives. The world is full of wonders, both grand and subtle. We need only to pause, to look, and to listen. Thank you for joining me on this peaceful exploration of Chifeng from above. May you find your own quiet skies.